Welcome to this e-learning training module on backing up and restoring a Galaxy. The Galaxy Database Manager from the System Management Console, SMC, is used to perform the backing up and restoring of the Galaxy. The Galaxy Database Manager is automatically installed on every Galaxy repository node. When creating a backup, the Database Manager creates a single backup file, .cab extension, containing all your files, configuration data, and object deployment states. Everything that is needed to recreate the Galaxy in an empty Galaxy repository, GR, is included in the backup.cab file. During the backup, no operations are allowed. If you notice write activity is happening, you cannot proceed. When restoring a Galaxy on the same GR, the backup file overwrites the existing Galaxy. The restore process prompts for a confirmation before the existing Galaxy is overwritten with the backup file. Additionally, the restore Galaxy must have the exact name as the Galaxy backup name. Before beginning the backup, ensure no other applications may write to the GR node. Use a time when the database write operations have the least chance of happening. Send out communications prior to performing the backup, informing others of the scheduled time. Start from the Galaxy Database Manager in the SMC application. Expand the console tree and select the Galaxy for which to back up. Select Backup from the Action menu. Click Yes to acknowledge the warning dialog box. Enter a name with the .cab extension and the location for the file. Click Save. The Galaxy Database Manager Progress dialog box appears. When the backup is 100% completed, click Close. When you restore a Galaxy from a backup, any information saved to the existing Galaxy repository, since the backup was created, is overwritten with the restored information. All changes since the backup are lost. Any transactions in progress when the backup is performed are rolled back. Click Restore from the Action menu. The Galaxy Database Manager dialog box appears, displaying notes, recommendations, and confirmation to continue. Click Yes to continue restoring, or click No to cancel the restore function. For this training, we choose Yes to continue to restore. Navigate to the backup file to use for the restore and double-click. If a client is connected to the Galaxy repository, a Galaxy Database Manager dialog box message appears. You are required to quit those client programs before restore can begin. If no one is connected, the Galaxy Database Manager Progress dialog box displays. When the Galaxy Database Manager Progress is 100% completed, click Close. Additionally, if Galaxy Security Mode is in effect, you are prompted to enter security credentials before the Galaxy Restore begins. If the backup was created in an older version of Application Server, you may need to change the security permissions. Finally, if there are changes made in runtime and a script is sending these changes, for example, values to the configuration database, they could potentially be lost, since there is no configuration database available for which to write these changes during restore. As a note, when you restore a Galaxy, the name must be the same as the backup Galaxy name. From time to time, it is advisable to back up your Galaxy. This is a backup of the Galaxy repository configuration environment and not the runtime environment. If a Galaxy becomes corrupted or there is a computer failure, restore the Galaxy from a backup file. The Galaxy backup file becomes the means to restore Galaxy operations. When the backup is performed, all files, objects, configuration data, and object deployment states are copied to the backup file. The backup must be performed within the Galaxy Database Manager. Backing up the SQL Server database does not create all the backup files needed to restore the Galaxy operations. Additionally, if needed, you can create a new Galaxy in another Galaxy repository using your backup file. As a note, restoring a Galaxy created with an older version of Application Server may need permissions levels changed. During the restore backup process, which can be rather lengthy, no one can be working in the Galaxy. For example, when you start a restore process, if operators are logged into the Galaxy Database Manager dialog box appears displaying there are clients connected to the selected Galaxy. Failed to restore. However, the message does not state who or which workstation is connected. You cannot proceed until everyone is logged out of the system. To avoid this possible situation, communicate with operators of a pending scheduled backup or restore to ensure they are not in the Galaxy, and especially if they are making configuration changes. Communicate that any information saved to the existing Galaxy since the last backup is overwritten with restored information. Developers may need to recreate changes they have made since the last backup was performed. Additionally, use a time when runtime database operations has the least chance of happening. Now let's watch 2 short videos on using the SMC to back up and then restore a Galaxy.